Hello, and how are we? Welcome to another edition of Up the Reds with me, Andy Canvey. So, let's talk about last night's result against Leeds United, uh, who, in honesty, was expecting a 6-1 victory. Um, I certainly wasn't. I thought we'd beat them, and we'd beat them by maybe the odd goal or whatever, but I have to say, that was some second half performance by by the Reds. I mean, we can talk about the first half. First 35, well, 34, 35 minutes, we were just playing balls sideways, giving sloppy passes away, giving Leeds a chance to try and counter attack us. Yeah, so some poor performances in that first 35 minutes, and Mo giving the ball away, Jota giving the ball away, and other things that was happening. Just the bright spark in that first half an hour or so was Trent. I thought he was always forward thinking, and for that matter, Curtis Jones. So we get the first goal. Was it handball? 8, 9 times out of 10. The referee would have blown, or VAR would have changed that, but it would have been a soft free kick. But as Trent was coming at full pelt, and you play to the whistle. Unfortunately, Leeds didn't, and a good finish by Cody Gapco there. Second goal, probably the only bright thing that Jota did in that first half was when he won the ball in midfield and ran on forward with it, and set up Mo nicely, and without thinking about it, Mo unleashed a nice rocket of a shot that beat Leeds keeper, who I have to say is not a Premiership keeper. He's very, very poor at shot stopping. So we come in 2-0 at half time. It's all smiles because we played the last 10 minutes really well. And then second half, let's get rid of how they scored the goal now. Canate, Ibu, I mean, he's been absolutely outstanding for us this season. That's probably his only real mistake of the season. I mean, Virgil van Dijk has made more mistakes than he has this season. Joel Matip has made more mistakes than he has this season, and I'm sure that Joe Gomez has as well. So yeah, they got the goal back. It was a bit of a gift. Um, if I'm looking for any blame, you've got to look at. He played the ball out to Mo Salah. Mo Salah hits the ball straight back at him, and obviously he turns inside. Now, if Mo had passed the ball and then just ran back about 5-10 meters and made himself available, the pass would have been back on there. But no, he tried to turn and play it either to Virgil or back to Ali in goal. So 2-1. Was I going to get a bit nervous? I probably was, thinking, oh, that'll lift the Leeds supporters up. And then we get the third goal. Again, good work by Cody, flicking the ball on to Curtis. Curtis, to have a vision to play a ball like that and put it on a plate for Jota. It was really, really good, and Jota obviously broke his duck of not scoring. Is it for over a year? And yeah, we'll take the injuries into account as well. But yeah, took his goal well. Again, the goalkeeper made it really easy for him by charging out of his goal, making the goal a bit bigger. 3-1. Shortly after that, we went 4-1 up with Mo's excellent finish. But again, the ball was won from the edge of our penalty area, and we went up in swathes to there. Robbo playing a nice ball with Jota. Jota laying him off, and Robbo off he goes. Cody Gakpo was asking for it. You could see from if you watch the game back, like I have done, putting his hands, and he wanted it on the floor. He gets the ball. He sees the coolness of him in the penalty area, laying it off to Mo Salah, and Mo Salah, his first touch was impeccable, and his finish was Mo Salah of old. So yeah, let's talk about Curtis Jones. So to all the Liverpool supporters who don't rate him at all, you saw tonight what he does in midfield. There was a couple of occasions where he had lapses of concentration, but the lad's 22. He's getting up to speed. That's his third start for Liverpool in as many games. So I thought he was really, really good. Always looking to go forward. On the occasion he had to play it backwards or sideways, but he was always looking. The ball should be moving forward, and I thought he had a really good game, a really, really good game. And then we scored the fifth goal from one of our subs, Darwin. A great ball by Trent to find him, chest it down, took it in his stride, great finish with his left foot, 5-1. So, talking about Trent, people are saying, yeah, they like his new position, etc., and whatever. Yeah, he's got a bit of freedom in there, but if you look back at Trent from the past, he has been doing that, but not in the past, but not as effectively. I think he's been thinking more about his defensive side when he's played that role, but this time it was the last two games it's been totally different. I think it's galvanised him in a way that he loves the freedom that he's getting. He still has his defensive responsibilities. You saw that last night when he was on the left hand side. The ball went out to the right, and he didn't just jog over. He sprinted across over, and he was looking for the ball. And there was a stat that said he had 153 touches or passes made in that game. I mean, that's just really outstanding. And yeah, so yeah, that little performance by him again surprised me. If I'm honest with you, I was the one saying, is he a midfielder? Does he play in midfield? Well, it goes to show that what do we know about football? When we're not on the training field day in and day out before games. So yeah, I thought he had an excellent game. I named him man of the match. None of the goals that we scored were fluke goals. They were quality goals and quality finishes, and it just sets us up nicely for the run into the end of the season. It should hopefully see us finish higher than what we are at the moment, with other teams playing each other and dropping points, etc. Where will we end up? I'm not really sure, but again, this is Liverpool and we can be very indifferent, but what I've seen in the last three games is a bit more positivity, especially the Arsenal game at home. And I know we were at home, etc., and we really should have won that game, but just goes to show that we were outstanding for 50 odd minutes again last night. So Jurgen was very happy after his press conferences, saying everything. Yeah, he's very pleased, etc. He's not looking way to where we're going to finish. Praised the players. It was great to see that strong bench. I mean, for the first time this season, I thought, wow, when I saw them all lining up to come on, Bobby, Darwin, Luis Diaz, he had a little cameo to play. Again, fantastic to see him back on the pitch. Thiago comes on, and you think, wow, you look at our you look at our squad there and you think, well, we've got all these players now that are coming on forward thinking, and you know, we get bags worth a goal, and Bobby again playing a cameo role. You know, I wish he would stay. Honestly, I wish he would stay for another season, because wherever we end up in the league and whatever European competition that we are going to be in, if we get high enough in the league, we need players of his experience like that. But the lads made up his mind. So yeah, all in all, it was a good 3 points and an enjoyable second half to watch. We play Forest to home on Saturday. I'm hoping I've got a ticket. I'm fingers crossed that somebody's going to sort me one out, and then I'll be at Anfield if all goes well. So yeah, it was very good. Happy with all the performances. So yeah, are we on a slightly up trajectory with what we're doing? I'm hoping so. But like I say, we have been Liverpool, we have been indifferent this season, etc. So yeah. News coming about with buying Munich midfielder Gravius or something like that. I don't know. It's you know, we've put the feelers out, and he's interested in coming to us, etc. So yeah, all being good. But like I said, I've warned people before, my previous VT. Be very careful of what FSG are going to do, because I'm not 100% convinced that they're going to give us £200 million to spend in the kitty. I will be really surprised if that happens, and I want to be proved wrong. And the only way I'm going to be proved wrong is when we see the players coming in the summer transfer window, and I hope, if that is going to be the case, that we get them done nice and early. Right, that's enough from me. Okay, if you like this VT, please send us a like, please share it, and please subscribe if you haven't already. This is all about Liverpool, what I feel, and sometimes when when other Liverpool fans get in touch with me, either on my other social platforms, Instagram or Twitter, you know, I'll bring your points up on here. Enjoy the rest of the day. I'm sure you've all had a good day today after last night's result. Look after yourselves, and I'll speak to you possibly on Friday about the Forest game. So, up the Reds.